So when the GOAT talks, we listen. Tom Brady during the Washington Commanders versus Detroit Lions playoff game said one of Washington Commanders defensive players had become an unsung hero of the Washington Commanders defense this season. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody. We're going to run and put our bodies on people in a violent manner.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, and shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's
You know what time it is. It's time to come out.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me.
Surprise! Guess what's making its way back into your space after its 2-year hiatus? You've guessed it, Juan Gotti's Top of the Morning show will be back January 6, 2025, live at 9 a.m. Mondays and Wednesdays. So bring your coffee and all your morning dews with you as we're back on Top of the Morning show. See you over there.
Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about Tom Brady, the GOAT, greatest football player of all time, giving some credit to a Washington Commanders defensive player, calling him an unsung hero. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So on Twitter yesterday, it was posted by a specific Twitter account that has been on the Noah Igbinoghene's bandwagon all year long. His name is Air Raid Concept, aka Steve. He posted on Twitter, last night Tom Brady called Noah Igbinoghene an unsung hero of the Washington defense. So that's the good thing about it. Noah Igbinoghene, in my opinion, has been outstanding. Yes, does he get a little grabby at times? Of course. What corner doesn't get called for stuff like that or have penalty flags like that? Would you like to see that not be the case? Of course, but that's just football. It's going to happen. But I told a lot of people that would listen, Noah Igbinoghene has been absolutely tough in that slot. He's been so good that it allowed us not to put Mikey back in the inside. And this honestly is the three that I will rock with for the future. Noah Igbinoghene, just a quick reminder. I know I keep saying his name in full, but I'm going to just call him Noah. Noah is 25 years old, y'all. He's not only is he 25 years old, he is a former first round pick. So should we really be surprised that he figured it out? Not really, because, I mean, he got drafted high for a specific reason. Now, granted, it always doesn't work out at your first stop. That's how we know. But maybe in this Joe Witt Jr.'s defense, he finally figured something out. And so much so that Tom Brady had a lot to say about him, calling him an unsung hero. On a night where Mikey Sainristil was clearly the star of that secondary, he took time out his day and night of endgame call to shout out Noah I, who has been outstanding in the slot. He's very feisty, you know what I'm saying? He still has very, very good top end speed, able to, stick with some of the best slot receivers in the game. And I just love his feistiness, man. He's not afraid to tackle. The only downside to Noah is that at times he gets a little bit handsy, so that can be called for holding, and stuff like that. But again, that's a part of the game. And I'm not opposed to, in the offseason, Adam Peters or these guys upgrading the slot position if they feel the need to. But if I'm Washington, I'm re-signing Noah I'm keeping Mikey on the outside, and obviously Marshawn Lattimore. I really, really hope they see what they have and know what they have in this three cornerback tandem. Like, it's been such a breath of fresh air since, obviously Marshawn Lattimore came back. And not necessarily that it truly impacted Noah Igbinoghene's performance, because he's been playing well even when Benjamin St. Juice is out there. But given the fact that all he has to worry about is being in the slot 24/7 now, it is amazing. And you can get creative with Noah. Again, he has very, very good speed, so he can lock up a guy like Smitty, or he can maybe go mano a mano with the Quez Watkins in the slot or somebody like that, or I say Quez Watkins. I meant to say Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell this upcoming Sunday. Like, he's very, very versatile. And again, he probably is in the perfect situation to where a team in the past didn't really like the fit, didn't like the draft pick, gave up on him, that being Miami. And he comes to Washington and he figures it out. That's another free agent signing that a lot of people are kind of not necessarily giving a lot of credit to. Rightfully so. You give credit to Jeremy Chin, you give credit to Bobby Wagner, and countless other Zach Ertz, countless other free agents that we signed. But Noah Igbinoghene is a true unsung hero of this defense. I really love the production that we're getting from him. That allows everyone around him to play better. Could you imagine if Mikey had to go back into the slot, man, and how at a disadvantage we would be? I'm telling you guys, Mike Sainristil true position in the NFL is outside boundary corner. I've been saying that since the beginning of the season, since the very first few weeks. I seen Mikey on the outside. I was like, oh yeah, that's where he belong. Like, can he play slot? Of course. That's where he got drafted. But bruh, sometimes you gotta not mess up the flow. Right? He gives me true Darrelle Revis vibes. Yes, Darrelle Revis, the Hall of Famer. And I'm not saying it from the standpoint of he's gonna be as good as Darrelle Revis. He just has that underdog, undersized, but I'm not no bitch mentality. Like, he's gonna come down, he's gonna tackle, he's gonna break on a pass, he's gonna get in your face. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have top end speed to even get back over top of a deep post route. It's insane how good Mike Sainristil has been, but they play off of each other. Without Noah Igbinoghene being able to hold down the slot, do you really think we would have seen this performance out of Mike Sainristil this season? Probably not, because he would have been forced to be in the slot, and this surgence of boundary corner Mikey probably doesn't get put on full display. So as much credit we want to give Mikey for showing out and for really stepping up as a young rookie in his first season, we gotta really give as much credit to Noah Igbinoghene for playing a part in allowing us to see this play out. Because again, without Noah holding it down in the slot, Mikey would have to go in the slot, and we probably would still be stuck with St. Juice. So it's so many different variations and so many different angles you can look at it. But Tom Brady, high praise of the praise, man. I know that has to feel good for a young fella. Getting praise from the GOAT, and this is the kind of path that some players need. Like an Emmanuel Forbes, he may ultimately be good or may be decent in Los Angeles, but some of these guys don't always pan out in their first stop. But when they get into a situation, a place that believes in them, a place that's gonna play them in the right scheme, in the right situation, they can blossom. We've seen it time and time again with different kind of athletes and different kind of players going to different teams to where they can explode to their best self. And I think that's the serious case for Noah Igbinoghene. So I definitely believe he is on the very high priority list when it comes to re-signing these free agents. There's a ton of free agents that I think Washington should re-sign. And I think on top of that list, obviously, Bobby Wagner. I think obviously Zach Ertz. And there's countless other guys I'm not going to name tonight. But Noah Igbinoghene has to be in that discussion. Again, man coverage, able to lock you down, top end speed to get back over top of the corner routes, the post routes deep, and obviously zone coverage. He's able to sit down. He should have a couple picks this season, if we're being honest. I believe in that Dallas game, the second one, he should have had a pick this season. So all we gotta do is worry about Noah Igbinoghene learning how to catch and learning how to capitalize off these interceptions. But look, man, or potential interceptions. In the Lions game, he had 5 combined tackles. So again, he's not afraid, especially in that slot. You gotta be feisty. You gotta be feisty. He's not afraid to tackle. He had 5 tackles in that game, 2 tackles in the Bucs game, 5 in the Cowboys game. Let's see what else other stats that he had, man. Um, this year he's been a tackling machine. And the next step for Noah Igbinoghene, he has 7 pass deflections. The next step for him is going to be to take the Mikey route and capitalize on turning minimum plays into big plays, and that's interceptions, man. He's been outstanding this season, if you ask me, and I think he's the perfect slot. Again, I'm not telling AP to not upgrade the slot. If he feels the need to upgrade the slot, if there's a guy that they just cannot pass on in the draft, or there's a guy in free agency that they genuinely like, I'm not telling them not to not do it. But what I am saying is that doesn't have to be that high of a prioritized situation or priority because of how good he's been. And even if he's not that good, right? Even if it's really Marshawn Lattimore and Mikey allowing him to get away with some certain things, you don't want to mess that up. You want to allow them to play off each other because clearly the chemistry is there. So that's just my take on it. And clearly the GOAT Tom Brady sees it the same way as me. Keep Noah on the inside, re-sign him, and keep Mikey Sainristil on the outside. If 2 interceptions in a single game, in a divisional game at that, playoff game at that, don't sell you on Mikey's a boundary corner in this league that has the ability to go inside if need be, I don't know what would do it. And shout out to Noah I for holding it down, and I'm hoping he's a re-signee, and I'm hoping that he continues to ball out and be a key contributor as to why we win the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl. So that being said, let me know what's been in the comment section down below. As always, me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate if you reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. See you guys later. I'm out. Peace.